Hello everybody, how you doing? Welcome to our YouTube channel. We are the Common Sense Sisters. My name is Ella.
My name is Yo-Yo.
Yes, the Common Sense Squad, our subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for your support. To those who are new, we welcome you. Greetings specially. Remember to subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. Turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever we post our video or whenever we're live on Saturdays, and watch the ads.
Very important.
Very important.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be talking about something very sensitive, which led us to a question where we were asking ourselves, is the Nigerian female child, the girl child, the woman in Nigeria, an endangered species? And this is because of so many stories that have been developed over the last couple of months of women being killed. Today we're going to be addressing two stories from two different age groups, and it's the story of Hanifa, that is the 5-year-old girl on the left, who was kidnapped and killed by her school teacher. And also the story of Mercy Henry, who was also killed allegedly by her traditional medical doctor. So those are the two stories we'll be addressing today. We'll talk about Hanifa first, and then we'll proceed to talk about Mercy Henry.
Now, Hanifa is a very beautiful, very beautiful girl. She's very intelligent. She's very smart. She is an adorable child. And it's sad that Hanifa is also aware that the country Nigeria is not safe. And in her own wisdom and her own common sense as a child, of which I applaud the parents for allowing her to be able to exhibit this intellectual and express herself intellectually the way she wants. Hanifa had made a throwback video in the past where she said, and this throwback video was talking about telling people we should protect ourselves. We should follow the rules. We should protect our health.
And the links to the news sources where you can watch this video from will be in the description box. So you can look at it, look at the Hanifa story, click on it, and you will find the videos on there.
So those were Hanifa's words. We should protect ourselves. We should follow the rules. We should protect our health. Those were Hanifa's words. And I want to appreciate this little girl for her bravery and for her wisdom. And the family for recording her. There's a video of her saying this in her local dialect. It's very important. And I think every child should have access to watch. Every child should have access to watch that. Now, unfortunately, Hanifa's life has been cut short by somebody who is known to the family. This wicked man on the left, his name is Abdul Malik Tanko. He is the proprietor of Noble Kids Nursery and Primary School in Kano State. He's narrated how he used 100 naira rat poison to kill his 5-year-old student, Hanifa Abubakar. So Hanifa was a student. Hanifa Abubakar. So she was a student of this man's school. Hanifa was kidnapped while on her way to Islamia school in December 2021 and subsequently killed. Her body was discovered 2 days ago inside her school compound, according to the police investigation that led to the arrest of Tanko, who had called the parents after their adoption and had demanded a huge sum of 6 million naira. This man had demanded 6 million naira for kidnapping this girl. He was in the process of collecting the money when he was arrested. Kudos to the police. While being paraded before newsmen and the Kano Command headquarters on January 21st, 2021. Now, this is how he narrated how the kidnapping started. He said, I picked her inside Keke Napep. Keke Napep is a tricycle. And I carried her to my own house where I lied to my wife that the girl was a daughter to one of the women working in my school, and that the mother traveled and is pleading with us to keep the girl for some days. My wife accepted and kept the girl for that reason. So he lied. Number one, he lied to the wife. I realized the girl's parents were informed that when picking her up, she made mention of uncle, in quote. This gave this wicked Mr. Tanko. This gave Mr. Tanko the impression that they might be suspecting him as, in quotes, the uncle. Then after some time, After some days, some of my teachers visited my house very early in the morning. And when they came, I was also suspecting that they were sent over to the house to find out whether the girl was there with me. That was on the 5th day after the kidnap. So for 5 days, he already held this girl. So I decided that it was better I found a way before I would be caught. I first thought of sending this girl to another state, but again, I thought the whole town was aware that she was missing. If the girl was going to be sent out through the main roads, we would be caught. So he's trying strategies. So
because the girl recognizes him, obviously.
So obviously, she's an intelligent girl. So that was when I concaved the idea of killing her. What a wicked soul. He continued, but his confession continues. He said, I picked her at home. She was already sleeping. The home he's talking about is his house. It was around 11 p.m. I picked her up. I used to take tea always. I was drinking tea at the time. So I put the remaining tea in an empty container of Bobo yogurt, the yogurt brand in Nigeria. And then I poured in this rat killer poison inside and gave it to the girl, not in my own house. When we went to the other school, when we were passing, I told her that I was taking her back to her uncle's house. So as we were going, I gave her the drink on the road and she drank it. And then she entered one branch. And then we entered one branch of the school. The branches are 2. So we entered the other branch with her. And I told her I was going to pick something inside. She entered. And that was where she finally died. I bought the poison for 100 naira. I buried her in the school. Let me clear this doubt. People are thinking that it has to do with ritual. It is not rituals. I buried her inside the school simply because I was not able to find any secure place to dig a hole. Can you imagine?
And this
is a psychopath. This man is a psychopath. Now let me shock you people. Can you imagine that this man, when they were looking for this Hanifa, he went ahead, joined the family members to be looking for this girl. He was also crying. He said he was sympathizing with them, with the victim's family. Unbeknownst to the victim's family, that this wicked man, Mr. Tanko, was the one that kidnapped their child. So family sources that have said that the school teacher who kidnapped, obviously, was among those people that were sympathizing, and then, they were crying and all that. And the uncle of the girl, Suraj Suleiman, told Daily Newspaper in Nigeria. He was full of tears, and I quote, when he visited the family. Now, listen to what the mother has to say. The mother was saying that it was unknown to her that the kidnapper was the perpetrator.
That's the Hanifa's mother.
Hanifa's mother. And they had negotiated to the tune of 6 million naira ransom as demanded for the life of this her daughter. So the parents wanted to really pay the adopters of their child so that they can set the girl free. It was when this useless man was going to collect the money, that's when he was arrested.
And he had already killed her by then.
So
he would have probably kept on collecting money from the parents.
Yes, if they did not. Kudos to the police. And the parents are traumatized. The father said, and I quote, "Till I die, I would never forget this incident." That's a traumatized father. He was crying.
Obviously, he's going to cry.
The mother was also very traumatized, and it's very heartbreaking. And we say, may her soul rest in peace. We hope that swift justice will be served, and may our family be consoled in this time of pain and grief.
How safe, how dangerous is breeding the girl child in Nigeria? Because this is the young. Hanifa is the youngest one that we've seen in recent times. That somebody that was killed, and this man clearly stated he had nothing to do with rituals, because what you hear about these popular cases that's for ritual purposes, and when people say for ritual purposes, it's like, how can you persecute ritualism? Like, how can you persecute the spirits?
They spiritualize all
this man is just a greedy human being, wicked
and self-entitled psychopath.
Always, for the most part, somebody close to you. I mean, we had lesson teachers growing up. We had proprietresses.
We had don't follow anybody home.
We had proprietresses. She was coming back from school. You kidnap her. You are afraid that your conscience
lie to your wife.
You lie to your wife. You are afraid that the community will come for you. You are afraid that she recognizes you. You collect money from her parents, then you kill her with 100 naira, right? Rat poison.
Shameless man. She trusted you.
Then you are crying.
Were her proprietor.
Do you know that after they arrested him, he was crying and begging for forgiveness?
How can you even open your mouth to be begging for forgiveness? You went and you were sympathizing with the family.
Crying.
Wicked man.
You were intentional about this crime. Intentional. I don't care. People come and say there's hardship in the land. Who gives a hoot?
I don't care.
There's hardship everywhere in the
And
world.
if first life does not warrant you, does not warrant being taken for that. It's not because of the hardship.
Her life is priceless. You just took a star out of the world. You stole a life. What? I don't understand though. I don't get it, because teachers are supposed to be trusted. It's a profession where you have to, it's like the police or religious leaders. They are supposed to be trusted. You are not supposed to have bad eggs in that profession. So I don't know. How careful should a girl child be? I mean, you take all the precautions.
Even Hanifa is aware of the situation in the country, and she did
take all the precautions, yet you remain a rabbit in a jungle filled with lions. How can you teach a rabbit in a jungle how to survive lions? The lions will always be there. You have to tame the lions to protect the rabbits. And this is just a term for animal kingdom. I am not saying that if the female child is a rabbit, but you understand what I mean. The female child needs to be protected in Nigeria. And the reason why I'm also hammering on female child is because recurring terms have shown that happens to mostly people of the female gender. If they are not being raped or impregnated at a young age, they are being killed. Just like that. Just like that. A life, a jewel. Look at this beautiful girl. It's gone too soon.
A Nigerian star.
Gone too soon. Her parents are inconsolable. What do you want to tell them? That they did not, they sent their child to school. Sent a living human being to school. To people to teach her something. And this is the results. This is what they get back from a member
this man
of
lied to his wife. The fact that he's so entitled to the fact, I don't
He's
know how long he must
now.
How long he must have been planning it.
He would have looked at the girl, looked at her family, because if not, he would have had more kids. He would have kidnapped more kids. Or maybe his plan was to be doing it on his first child, testing it with.
You have financial. You suffer and rot in jail.
This is Hanifa's story. We will now move on to the story of Mercy Henry. And this is it.
Now, Mercy Henry, you can see she's a very beautiful woman. This is an update about her life. So she was missing, right? So Mercy Henry is a mother of 2 who was declared missing in Lagos State in December 2021. Unfortunately, she has been found dead. Mercy went missing on December 16th, 2021 after she left her home to see a trado medical doctor in Ijegun, a suburb in Lagos State. She, however, did not return home on the said day, leaving her family in total despair. They began to call all her friends, and one of them, named Ayo, who resides in Port Harcourt, informed them that on that same day, Mercy called her asking for 30,000 naira loan. According to Ayo, Mercy told her that she was ill and needed the money. Ayo told the family that the money left her account at 1:59 p.m. on the same day, and that by 2:02 p.m., Mercy's phone was turned off and had remained switched off. With her information, the police traced the account. She sent the money to one Mayowa, who happened to be Mercy's trado medical doctor. Mercy had given birth to one of her daughters with the assistance of Mayowa. Using the information supplied by Ayo, the police went to First Bank, and with the assistance of the bank, Mayowa, the account holder that received the 30,000 naira, that is the trado medical doctor, was arrested. When interrogated, Mayowa claimed to have seen Mercy 4 years ago when she came to his traditional birth center to deliver a baby girl. However, his phone history and charts showed that he and Mercy spoke on December 15 at about 9 p.m. In an interview, Mercy's younger sister, Promise, confirmed that Mercy has been found dead. She said Mayowa confessed to killing Mercy after one of the other 3 persons arrested in connection with her disappearance confessed that they killed her. The suspect led the police to his backyard where he had mutilated her body, packed them in sacks, and then buried them. Promise, which is the sister of the deceased, stated that Mayowa didn't give any reason for killing Mercy, but it is believed that it's for ritual purposes. She said he is currently being held in the State Criminal Investigation Department. And Mercy, she's left behind 2 daughters aged 5 and 3 years old. Again,
God.
The girl child, the Nigerian girl child.
Doesn't matter the age. Obviously, the kind of medical doctor, this is somebody that obviously Mercy has trusted. She was ill, went to her doctor, and this is what the doctor did. How can you, once again, the medical profession, whether it's traditional medicine or English medicine, you have to be trusting your doctor. How can you go to your doctor and the doctor will do this to you? Now, the family is suspecting ritual purposes. This is that's not what the first case.
Yeah, and it's not what the man said.
The man didn't give any reason. And if you recall, earlier in the month of January this month, we did a live show about another ritual case with Jennifer and then Palang, and you can watch that on our channel. And we as well as the Common Sense board members are called on the show, spoke about this issue of organ harvesting, and we are saying this because this story of Mercy Henry that you see on the TV on the screen right here, it's at the end of the story you will find that Mayuwa, after killing her, mutilated her body and put it into sacks. So that's why we're connecting it here.
Yeah, it's for me as far as I'm concerned.
Because you collect 30,000 naira from a friend and then you kill her.
No, she was the one who asked for the 30,000 naira. Mercy asked for the money.
Yeah, but the friend sent it to Mayuwa's account. That's why the police was able to trace it to Mayuwa. Yeah. They did not send it to this person's Mercy's account. Now, if not, they would have been able to find out they would have been able to find the Mayuwa and tie it to him. And we also want to use the opportunity to say kudos to the Kano and Lagos State Police people. For this case, Lagos State Nigerian Police, those branches, you people are doing excellently well. Hopefully, more of your men and women in the country will continue to be like this. Why? Where did Mayuwa go wrong for going to see a traditional medical doctor?
No, Mercy is the name. Sorry. Mayuwa is the doctor.
Mercy. Where did she go wrong for going to see Mayuwa being sick? Yeah. Who is going to be taking care of the 2 daughters, the 2 female children that she has left behind
5 and 3 years
in Nigeria?
Again.
How can we protect the female gender in Nigeria? Where there's no value for life.
I have never seen a country that progresses without including or protecting the girl child. Yeah. I've never seen. Look around the continents and the countries on the earth. Anywhere the girl child is not protected, is not respected, is not acknowledged,
it's not allowed to lead to a full potential.
There's hardly progress in that particular country. Yeah. You can look at it. I mean, it's very clear. It's very, very, it's like the odds are all against you. Even in spite of the girl child trying to thrive, there's always overwhelming barrier and overwhelming stress, and there's no protection. There's first of all judgment before protection. There's no protection. Now, on this issue, here is my own suggestion. And it's important that when you listen to these stories, you have a logical way of reasoning and leave your suggestions and comments in the comment section, because people come and read it and people will learn from it. So that's your own way of delivering your part of goodness to the world. Don't think that it's irrelevant. It is very relevant. Now back to my own. Here I'm proposing that those people that are in the tech industry or those that are into developing apps in Nigeria, you should think about making what they call panic alert app. So that in this panic alert app, you can take into account the geographical location. The app can be developed in such a way that it can be, if someone downloads the app, they can connect it to family members. Maybe when they are in distress, they just click on the app and it alerts
somebody that they
know who will be able to track the location wherever they are without be able to talking on the phone or texting. Think about it.
If you live in Canada or the US, you would know something that's called
Amber Alert.
Amber Alert goes off wherever there is a kidnapping. So if you go on your phones,
people's phones will be
vibrating. Like this thing will be vibrating. This is somebody that's missing, and obviously Amber Alert has a history. You can go and read about it. It's from a case of a girl who was actually killed. Her name is Amber. So
I think that is one way, suggestive way to solve this, to prevent this, to prevent this issue, or to be able to track
something.
Because that way, I know that now. Another thing I'm seeing is that some of all these victims, they will be poisoning them. Like the one that we had the live show this month about Jennifer. Her boyfriend had allegedly, poisoned her before he plucked out her eyes and made away with other vital parts of her body and left her for dead in the hotel. So I think those of you that are into tech, those of you that are developing app, start thinking about this thing, Panic Alert app. Okay, that we have the geographical location tied to it, and also to be able to link it to where people who are using the app, they can have it linked
something along those lines
to family members or to friends, that when they're in distress, they just only have to touch the app and it will be vibrating everywhere, and people are able to track their location, because sometimes victims cannot have access to use the phone to call. And we have some phones that are now like voice recognition and all those things. So sometimes if you just say Panic Alert, the thing on your own can decide to start vibrating everywhere. Think about it. Those of you that are in tech.
My advice will be this thing of calling things ritual. Ritual for money, all those things. You cannot persecute a spiritual problem with physical tools. Whatever is happening in the spirit world, if there's a spirit world, let the spirits deal with it. We are human beings. We have to look at crime because it will continue to repeat itself. When you hear things like use that for money ritual, what usually happens, the case dies until somebody else is being used for the ritual. But we need to start asking questions. Why is it women that are constantly being killed? In what pattern are they being killed? How do we find their bodies? How are they buried? You have to start. You cannot keep. Because we watch a lot of all these crime shows. You have to examine the minds of these criminals. There is a pattern. It's all the girl child. The eyes, the woman, the eyes,
breast,
the
private parts.
Like we cannot continue to just allow all these vices in our society. We cannot allow it to become a norm, because
we can't pray it away.
The Nigerian life is very important. It is priceless. Criminals like this should not be allowed to be walking the surface of the earth with normal human beings like us. They should be locked up. The ones we can prevent, we should prevent them. Let us not let it slide. Because when you let it slide, there's another criminal out there that say, people go just listen for rituals and we go just do them. Bad as it bad, people will forget about the story. Another story will go rise. And that's how the bombing went in Nigeria when they were bombing that time. Bombing, before you know it, it almost became a norm. They bombed this place, so you are used to that. You'll be expecting the tragedy, or you just don't know where. We cannot live like that as human beings. We cannot live like that as Nigerians. Again, we say kudos to the police.
The police
for finding these people, because they are doing their job.
Despite the deficiencies of the tools,
they are doing their job.
They are trying. Nigerian police that involve themselves in this matter, they are trying to be able to track it and go to the bank. And somebody will say, "Oh, that's expected of police."
Even the Nigerian banks
to track all those things within that short space of time, because of this evidence, and be able to, because now they've also, imagine the traditional doctor Mayowa will probably have potential victims he has lined up that he wants to
do the same thing too.
Exactly. Now they've caught him and he's in state CID.
And so to Hanifa and to Mayowa, we say may your souls rest in peace.
Hanifa and Mercy.
I keep calling them sorry. I'm so sorry. To Hanifa and Mercy, we say may your souls rest in peace. May God give your family the strength to bear this loss. May they be comforted by good memories, beautiful memories that you've left them with. Especially for the parents of Hanifa, the children, the family members of Mercy. Because I never even want to even imagine what they will be going through. I cannot understand how a human being can be so wicked as to take somebody else's life. A life that you did not give.
You did not give,
and
this person trusted you. You bettered one of her children.
Both relationships are of trust. One is of the proprietor / teacher. This one is of the doctor.
Yeah.
Trust. And you destroyed that trust. You eroded that trust. You stole their life, not only from them, but from their loved ones.
And then you stole talents. You stole wonderful life from Nigeria.
That's what this is. So this is the story that we have for you today.
Please,
we hope that you have enjoyed to some extent this segment, or you're thankful for this segment. I don't know whether to say enjoy, because the stories are tragedy, very, very tragic. We hope that you like the video, you share the video. Please watch the adverts, subscribe if you've not subscribed, all that good stuff. Let's continue to grow our channel together, and let's also continue to spread common sense. Abi? And so
until we see you next time. Please,
may common sense
never depart from you. Bye.
Bye-bye.